Single dads will do it for me every single time. Fuck. I can't read anymore because I have to go. But I'm feeling so giddy now. But hi guys, welcome to another video. This week's video will be a reading vlog. There are so many new books coming out in April. Today is April 17th, I believe. So Taming 7 just came out yesterday. I forgot to pre-order it and it won't be here until like 10 days from now, so I downloaded it on my iPad instead. I'm not sure what the other books are gonna be. Definitely Emily Henry's new book, Funny Story, and possibly also the rule book by Sara Adams. I just finished Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, but I didn't include it in this book because I thought I would have finished it earlier, but it took me a really long time. Not because it was bad, but because I'm in the middle of moving. I just thought I would start Taming 7, so I would start this video now so that I can start reading it. If you don't know, Taming 7 is the 5th book in the Boys of Tommen series, and I love the Boys of Tommen series. And this is Gypsy and Claire's story, and I am so excited. It is the shortest one in the series, which is so sad. Let's get started. I'm so excited. Okay, it has been many days since I last updated this video because I've been busy. Okay, I'm 42% through Taming 7 right now. Honestly, I gotta say I'm a little bit disappointed. For some reason, it just doesn't feel like a Boys of Tommen book. It's not giving the same vibes, and I feel like now it's been 42%, and I feel like nothing has really happened to move the story along. We're kind of just seeing them live, which sure is fun because I love all the characters, but it just feels so weird because they just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It just is, it's not hitting the same. No one's talking about or doing anything about what they're feeling or anything like that. So it just kind of feels mundane. Like a lot of the scenes are kind of cut short. Like there's a lot of stuff that's just not there. And I don't know if it's just because she rushed this book or what, but just, it's not giving what it's supposed to give, unfortunately. I will say I'm learning a lot of shocking information that I didn't know. Obviously, like it's been hinted at for the last 4 books, so obviously it's nice to read about it finally, to get some more intel, but also I'm reading it on my phone. But yeah, I don't know. I have to go to work soon and I really don't want to, but oh well. I do love Claire and Gypsy though. Lizzie pisses me off in this book though. Like, I understand her pain. Well, I don't understand her pain, but I understand that she is in pain, but she's taking it too far. Like, she is so mean. Okay, I'm now 48% through, and I will say, like, I am enjoying it because I love the characters, but just, there's still something missing, you know what I mean? I feel like this could be like a 3.5 to 4 stars because my problem is also the writing, just, it feels off for some reason. Like, in Claire's head, she just keeps saying bestie and small. Like, Shannon, I understand she is small. I've heard it now for the 5th book a million times, and I'm like, oh my god, please stop saying the word small or little or whatever. Like, she keeps saying my little friend. I don't know, but I am enjoying myself reading. I will say. This is my first time reading in this apartment, actually, and I have my buddies here with me, my reading buddies. Don't mind how I look, but I just got to, I'm 76% through the book. And I think I'm starting to get like sad. I don't even know, like, I don't know. I mean, I knew, but it's still different when you get to the part, like. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. So cute. This just completely changed, but that's because one chapter was in one person's point of view and now it's in a different person's point of view. I love Gypsy. I can't. This is my... Lissy pisses me off. I've said this before and I will say it again. Lissy pisses me off. Even though I'm very excited about her book next time. The next book will be hers. She still pisses me off. Like, stop. That's a very good quote. Time can't heal when it doesn't pass by. I have put on makeup since the last clip, but I think I'm about to get to something crazy, so I decided to record. Oh my god. Fuck. I'm not ready. I have to leave so soon. I don't have time for this. I can't read anymore because I have to go, but oh my god. Fuck, that's not what I was expecting. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. Oh my god, how am I supposed to? I can't read for like until tonight. I should have read that before I put on makeup, but I think it's fine. But oh my god. Shit, oh my god. So, I finished Taming 7 last night. And here are my thoughts. So I'm not really sure what to rate it. I'm between a 3.5 and a 4. So I'm thinking maybe 3.75. It just wasn't amazing, but it just, the writing just felt so immature compared to the other books. It didn't feel like the same author, which I've already like been saying, but now that I've finished it, I will say like I did cry. And I don't know, there was just something off about it. They kept saying bestie. Like, every time they would explain, like, instead of saying the names, they would often say, now next to my bestie, my bestie did that. Where I'm just like, please stop. Like, I understand we're in the head of a 16-year-old and a 17-year-old, but we were also in the minds of 16 and 17-year-olds in the other books, and that wasn't the writing then. So why make it the writing now? Especially when it's all of the time, like you could just say their names. And I don't know, like the first half was just kind of slow, like I said, like nothing really moved the story along, and it's definitely my least favorite probably, but I am excited about the next one, and I still definitely will read it. I still love this series, but it was just a little bit of a letdown, but it's okay. And I hope if you have read the series, and I hope if you read that book that you did like it. But anyways, the next book I'll be reading for this book of like new releases is a book that came out 2 days ago on Tuesday. Today's Thursday, and that is Funny Story by Emily Henry. I have read all of Emily Henry's books, and this one will be no exception. So I will be reading it. I downloaded it on my iPad last night, so I haven't started it yet, but I plan on doing that tonight. Right now it's like 9:40 at night, and I just got home. I have worked for 10.5 hours today, so I'm a little bit tired, but I do want to read in Funny Story. But I wanted to update you guys because I did start it, but I'm around 20% through. It's just kind of giving more people who meet on vacation rather than Happy Place, for example. It's still really good. It's just reading more like a romance than like a general fiction or whatever the other books are. And right now I don't really feel the chemistry or like see the dynamic of the two characters. I didn't even think they were the love interest because I don't see it right now. I don't feel it. I feel like they're two very different people, which obviously opposites attract, but I just feel like they're a little too different. There's still a lot that can happen and change and whatnot. I'm excited to continue reading, which is what I'll do. I am gonna go remove my makeup and start reading. One thing I always find so funny when reading a book while you're listening to music is if you're listening to a song and they say like a word or sentence, well not sentence, but like a word, and that exact word or phrase comes up in the book, like right after or at the same time as you're listening to the music. In the song, it just said good riddance, and on this page, the page I'm literally reading while listening, it says good riddance. And that's not like a common thing. Like, and I just find that so crazy because this might be the only time they say this in the book. I don't know, but just my hair looks greasy, but it's wet because I was just outside in the rain. So don't mind that. But here I am. I just got home from work and it's 9 p.m. Yeah, but I just wanted to update you. I have an amazing job where I can read when there's no customers, which is just amazing. So now I am 51% through Funny Story, and I just wanted to update you guys because I feel like I'm doing a really bad job of making this video entertaining. I just watched Sara posted today her reading the releases, which is actually kind of the same video as this. It's literally only one book that is different. I've never done this before, plus I chose a really poor time. But all these books were coming out now, so I kind of had to do it now. But I'm like, you know, I've been moving and I've been working a lot, so like there's not been a lot of time. But I want to talk about Funny Story. I feel like I do really like the story, I will say. It's definitely very like romance-like, and I do like the characters. I still don't truly feel the connection between them. But I wanted, in case you want to read the book, or if you don't know what it's about or anything, I wanted to kind of explain, because I don't think I explained what it's about. But basically it's about Daphne and Miles. Daphne and Miles are roommates because of some circumstances where they both got broken up with. So they live in a very small apartment. Like her room is like the size of a closet basically. So it's already like forced proximity kind of. And then they get invited to the wedding of the people who dumped them. So they decide to fake date to like show, like to say like F you for dumping us because we're gonna do this now instead. And then obviously feelings are developing and all of that. A lot of sexual tension going on. I love the trope of like making the ex jealous, especially in like a fake dating where you're like trying to make someone believe you or someone jealous or whatever, and like they make out in front of them. I think it's so funny. I love them actually now. I think I'm changing my mind, and I think I do like them together now because that was cute. I'm feeling so giddy now. I'm like, oh my god, that was so cute. Like to say, I think I already said this yesterday, but I want to take it back that I don't see them together anymore, because as you can see I can't stop smiling. I think they're so cute. They're so cute and adorable and I love them. I'm actually obsessed now. I want a Miles. Oh my god, I think it's just in the beginning I didn't know he was going to be the love interest, so to me he was like a different person in my head than he turned out to be. So I had a hard time separating what I first saw in my brain when I first like heard of his name and heard about him when he was first described compared to like the rest of the book. But guys, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed now. I'm 78% through. I have 2 more hours before I have to go to work, and I don't know if I can finish it, but I'm definitely gonna finish it tonight. I'm so excited, but obsessed. Obsessed. Oh, so good. I hate third act breakups. They make me so mad. Ugh. It's like one of the worst parts about books. Also, my camera is dying, but I hate them. I hate them. I understand they need it for the plot, but I hate them. I finished it. I finished it like 2 seconds ago. Like that's literally all I can say. It's literally because it was so good. It was so good. In the beginning, like I was skeptical. I was never like not liking it. I definitely like liked it the entire way. And I still want to say like it didn't feel like an Emily Henry book. Like, it was definitely a very different book compared to Happy Place, and maybe that's just what I'm comparing it to because that's the last Emily Henry book like I remember like reading. I want to talk about my review. Now that I've finished it, I give this book 4.5 stars. I really, really liked it. I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing. It was just so good, you know what I mean? Like fake dating, first proximity, like I already said. The sentences, the way that like the words flow is just so nice and cohesive, and just all of it just makes sense. And I really, really enjoyed it. Like my cheeks literally hurt from smiling so much at the last part of the book because it was just so good. I don't have time to start the next book, but I will. But if I haven't said what I'm reading next, it's Wild Love by Elsie Silver, which is the next book. Wait, it's the first book in a new series. And if you don't know who Elsie Silver is, she is the author of this Chestnut Spring series. And this book, the guy is the brother of Willa. She's from book 2 of the Chestnut Spring series. Good morning, everyone. It is currently 11 a.m. Yes, I'm listening to Taylor Swift. What's new? But I wanted to give you an update because I did start Wild Love yesterday when I came home from work, and I am currently 23% through, I think. And I am loving it so far. I love it. I love it. I love it. It has a lot of my favorite tropes. It's like childhood friends, or like people who like knew each other as children, where it's like one of them had a crush on the other, and just it's banter. Oh my god, I've missed banter so much. In the past multiple books I've read, there's been no banter, which is fine, but just I love banter. I love it. It's a single dad trope, which I also love. And it's also kind of a forbidden romance because it's brother's best friend, and it's small town romance, and it's cowboys. I'm obsessed. Like I'm literally, it's also billionaire. It literally has every single fucking trope in the world. I haven't read an Elsie Silver book since Hopeless came out in October, and I forgot how much I like the writing style. I'm having such a good time. I was giggling and smiling and just having a great time. I'm having a phenomenal time. I think it might be the favorite of the 3 books that I am reading in this video. Dare I say that? I'm gonna go back to Rose Hill and hang out with my cowboy. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Anyways, I was trying to say the one thing about me is I will always search up the book I'm reading on Spotify to find a playlist that matches the book. And I love it when people have made a playlist, but I need it to be more than 2 hours. This one is 5 hours, which is good, because otherwise it gets too repetitive. This is maybe like 2 listens through. Single dad will do it for me every single time. I literally have almost tears in my eyes from laughing so hard. I love this book. It is so funny to me. Like, I need... I'm obsessed. I love Ford. I am officially halfway through the book, and I'm still loving it. Like literally there's nothing else to say except for the fact that I'm eating it up and I love it. And Willa made an appearance and I love her as well. She's probably my favorite girl from the Chestnut Spring series, and I just hope it continues to be good for the next half. But I'm having a jolly good time. Okay, I'm back. It wasn't actually as awful to be looking at the screen and the sun as I was fearing. So it was fine, but it ended up being really cold. It's like 20 degrees outside, so it's warm, but it's really windy. If you couldn't tell from the clips, my hair was going everywhere. And that made it really cold, and my feet were like getting really cold because I was wearing flip-flops, and my nose was starting to get stuffy. So it was just not the vibe, even though it was really nice out. I sat for like 30 minutes and then I went, my friend works at an ice cream shop. So I just sat there and like talked a little bit with her and stuff. And now I'm back here and then I'm gonna continue reading. But I'm like 75% through or something, and just, they're starting to get together. And it's so cute. And I'm really having a nice time. Like, I feel like that's all I can really say. I really like the dynamic. I love the girl, like the daughter. I just love the small town aspect. I wish we would see more of like the Chestnut Spring series characters. Like, I understand it's a different series and Willa has been there, but I just wish we would hear about some of the other characters. I kind of have a headache though, but hopefully it'll go away because I have to go to work in an hour. Let's just address, my shirt says 0 days without sarcasm. I bought it at a thrift store. I just wanted to come on here and tell you that while I was at work, I finished Wild Love by Elsie Silver, and I loved it so much so that I decided to give it 5 stars. 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it's kind of funny that this like video, or these 3 books, I've rated each one higher than the last one. So it was like a 3.75 to a 4 for the first one, and then 4.5 and now 5. So we're ending on a high, which is amazing. I loved it. I loved the banter. I loved the way the characters were with each other. I loved the writing. I loved just basically everything about it. There's not really anything that I didn't like. I had such an amazing time reading it, and I enjoyed every character. There wasn't a character that I didn't like, and just the side characters and just everything. The relationship, the daddy-daughter relationship, literally everything about it. I definitely recommend it, and I looked it up. The second book will come out in September. I'm very excited to read it. But thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know if you've read any of the books that have come out in April. I know there are other books that I haven't read yet, so let me know if there are any books that I should read out of the new books, or let me know if you've read any of the books that I've read in this video and what you thought of them. And I will see you in my next video.